things that I've sort of been, I was at Mayhem Festival this week, and one of the things that I asked pretty much everybody I talked to, so I'll call it my question of the week. If you guys could sit down and spend the evening with anybody, male, female, past, present, dead or alive, who would it be?
Thank you.
Good question.
Frank Zappa. Just because. Who wouldn't want to spend an evening with Frank Zappa?
That would be an interesting evening.
Yeah. What about you, Joe?
That
was the first thing that I thought of, but there you go. Here, RJ. How about you say something?
Hi, I'm in this interview too. Hi, I'm RJ. I'd have to say Dave Chappelle. I think that'd be pretty. I had some pretty interesting conversations with that guy. You know, it'd be really funny, you know, and it'd be really enlightening. I think, you know. What do you think?
Some intelligent conversations.
I don't know, man. It's a good question. It'd be fun to hang out with Jeff Buckley. That'd be cool. He's a hero of mine.
Yeah. What about you, Josh?
Man, I don't know. There's a lot.
Stevie Wonder?
Stevie Wonder would be really cool.
Paul
Stevie
McCartney?
Wonder would be awesome. Anyone of the Beatles.
Yeah, I'll hang out with the Beatles.
Maybe in order, maybe, well, John Lennon would probably be pretty cool to hang out with. George Harrison's awesome.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney. Ringo, he probably brings up the rear for me, but I'll hang with Ringo.
Yeah,
Probably the funnest one to hang out with. You know?
Yeah.
An octopus.
Party dude.
Octopus and stuff.
Yellow
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people out there that we tend to miss, so usually a lot of people go back for somebody who isn't around anymore, John Lennon, something like that. And since I saw you guys last in February, we lost Ronnie.
Yeah.
Great,
Yeah,
great legend.
we got to hang with him for a bit. We found out after he died that we actually played his last show, which was amazing because looking back on it, it was a complete fluke accident that we actually got to play that show. We had a day off. They were ending the tour. The support act, Coheed and Cambria, had dropped off the tour early, so they needed an opening act, but there was nobody else. It was just us and Heaven and Hell. So, and in New Jersey, in the House of Blues, Atlantic City, which is a small venue. So it was the most amazing thing. We got to come out. We did our thing in front of all of the just the diehard metalhead fans, which was awesome. And then afterward, we got to hang out with Ronnie James Dio and the rest of the guys, and they're so nice. And the amazing thing about Dio is that he just made you feel like you had known him your whole life, you know, and in a matter of like we maybe hung out for like an hour or something, and they didn't have to hang out with us. That's the thing. They didn't have to. They could have gone in their buses and like left, but they didn't. They chose to hang out with us, and it was just so amazing. It was inspiring, not just to like see your idols perform, you know, up close and personal, and then get to hang with them, but it was inspiring as well, just as a person. And just you hope that the people that meet you get that same feeling that we got from meeting them. So it was just an incredible thing. And then shortly after that, we found out that he was diagnosed with stomach cancer. And for a long time, we were hearing from some of his his crew, and they're like, oh yeah, he's doing good, he's doing great, he's fine, he's gonna pull through. He got to keep all of his hair, you know, all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, overnight, he was gone. It's such a shame, you know. It's somebody that, for me personally, I've been listening to for a long time and grew up listening to. So.
He's the sweetest guy you'll ever meet.
Yeah, but we're just had the utmost privilege to actually meet him. I'm very thankful for that.
Well, and how strange, because he and Ozzy will be forever intertwined. But here's Ronnie, who led a pretty clean life for the most part. Here's Ozzy, who's like a toxic waste dump, and he's still kicking.
With
and somehow cancer got Dio. Yeah, you know.
It's such a great message for the kids today.
Yeah. But and I was fortunate to meet him once a number of years ago when he was still touring his own stuff. But very, very down-to-earth guy. And what's amazing to me is, you know, there's a lot of my all-time heroes, Paul Stanley. Love the man to death, but if you've heard him live over on tour right now, he's struggling with his voice at this age.
Yeah.
And Dio never lost a bit on his voice, I don't think.
That was the most incredible thing, you know, because I mean, you expect, you know, even if you've heard the best, you expect like, okay, well, you know, the guy was what, 60-some years old, 67, 64 years old, and so you expect like, okay, there's probably a little less than it was, you know, and you can tell that his voice has changed somewhat, but he was still hitting so many, all the high notes, and even elaborating on some songs that like you don't have to do, but you did anyway. It was just amazing and just hypnotizing the crowd.
And then, interesting enough, another tie to you guys was you guys both ended up getting nominated for Revolver for Best Vocalist.
Which was crazy. We ended up chasing each other all over the place there, because in both of the Revolver issues that I was in, he was as well. And then one was an interview, and the other one was like just a spread for him. Yeah, it was the front page. So it's and then yeah, being nominated next to him was just such an honor, you know.
It's an honor of a lifetime all by itself.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I don't. Yeah, at that point in time, I'm like, well, you know, I've already lost it, but that's cool because it's to Dio. You know, I would lose anything to Dio.
Well, so you can only imagine.
Okay, wait, let's rephrase.
Anything?
Let's go back. Continue. No.
Well, I can only imagine what a duet would have sounded like with you two. It certainly would have had to blown away Ozzy and Lita Ford.
I don't know.
We were even talking to them at the end of the night, and like the fact that that show went so well. You know, we were playing in front of Heaven and Hell fans. We're expecting people to throw things at us like, "Bring out Dio, you guys suck," you know. But everyone was so responsive and so receptive. We sold a bunch of CDs and made a whole bunch of new fans. Our management was there, and they were like, you know what? It'd be pretty cool to do like a Heaven and Hell Halestorm. We'll call it the Heaven and Hail tour. That'd be awesome. That'd be cool. It was like, yeah, maybe we'll do that. That'd be cool. And now that'll never happen. But yeah, I was in the talks for a while, and then they were like, yeah, maybe Lizzie and Dio could do a song together. Maybe that'd be cool.
One day in the great beyond.
Yeah.
So for our last question then today, if you guys were ever to cover a Dio song, or if you were going to, what would it be?
Well, we've covered two, just like
we've
for...
covered Rainbow in the Dark and Heaven and Hell as far as the song Heaven and Hell.
Yeah.
But let's
As
see.
in performing them live?
Yeah,
just at shows.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just did like
just at
local
shows.
shows and...
Let's see.
This was a few years ago. But
Well, as far as a Dio / Black Sabbath song, I always liked I. Let's see. That was always one.
Well, you have such a catalog there,
Yeah,
too, because
there's
you've got everything from Elf
from
all
Elf
the way through
on
Heaven
to
and
Dio. I
Hell.
know, it's
Yeah.
like just to pick one. We should just do a whole record. That'd be awesome.
yeah.
I just just pick one record.
Lady Evil.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
good one, too.
There's a magical mistake.
Yeah, we should do that one too.
The
I don't know, man.
marbles.
Well, you know what? It's funny. Next time you see us, you might see one of those. So
There you go.
that
Well-
inspired us to do that.
I'll let you guys leave a message to your fans then.
Hi.
How are you?
Dear fans.
Dear,
Sincerely.
dear fans, this is Halestorm. We love you. You're crazy. I love how you guys aren't satisfied unless you're completely exhausted after a show. We cannot wait to play the show tonight. We hopefully we'll be back even sooner.
Yes. Boise rocks. We'll be back. We'll be around. Are we going to be here on Uproar?
Uproar
Stop it.
skipping us, darn it.
What?
Yep.
We'll be back after
Please
that.
forgive us
We'll
for the
come back.
skippage on the Uproar tour. That is not our
The
fault.
skippage. The skippage. Not our
Or
fault.
any skippage.
Or any skippage ever. It's not our fault because we would be here all the time. It's, you know what, again, man, you guys are crazy, and just thank you so much for everything that you've done with us. Everything that we go through, every milestone that we make is yours too. So don't forget that, and don't forget how important you are to any live band, any live show. Keep it alive.
Guys, thanks so much. Can't wait to see you tonight.
Anytime, man. Thank
And
you.
we're still waiting for the new music and stuff too. We can't wait for that, but we will wait as long as you're still out touring and
Patience.
coming
I
to
can't
play
wait
live
either.
for us. So. All right, this is Rustin with Metalholic and Mojo Radio, and we are out of here.